Good evening, everyone. We are going to start in 2 to 3 minutes. Okay. Have you completed your project? Vishal, Vinay, and Rupsa. Good evening, everyone. Am I audible?
Yes, sir. Good evening.
Okay, okay. So we are going to start in 2 to 3 minutes. Okay. Let others also join. Okay. So, guys, let's start the session. So, how many of you have completed the project? Uh, Otherwise, I will pick random names and then they have to present it. Okay. So, hello, Vinay. Are you there?
Yes, sir.
Okay, Vinay. So just share your screen and let us know what you have created and elaborate the code.
Sir, I put the message on chat box. Please see it.
Wait. Okay, wait. Uh, Today I got. Okay, okay. Okay, no problem. Uh, See, Vishal, where are you here?
Just give me a
Hello,
second, sir.
Vishal.
Uh, Hello, am I audible?
Yes, yes, yes.
Sir, sir, someone can show I can show later.
Okay, okay. Who wants to present first? Okay, is there anyone who has completed and sent it? Okay. Uh, Hasini, what about you? Sushmita, Manali, what about you guys? This is not good, guys, that you have not completed the project till yet, because the final certification will be based on this only. Okay. So please take it seriously and try to complete the project in the given deadline.
I have
Okay,
completed. I
Manali.
just need to figure it out
Okay, okay,
just
Vishal.
for this.
So give me a minute, okay? Okay, so is there someone who has not even presented the first week project? Okay, Harsh. Okay, Harsh. So, have you completed your first week project? Okay, so guys, please present it tomorrow. Okay, so let me just start with the React left part, which was hooks. Okay, so please everyone try to present it tomorrow. And today I am actually continuing with the React part like hooks over there. Okay. Okay, Vinay. Okay, guys. So let me share my screen just a minute. Just a minute. Let me see. Jay, Jayabrata, have you completed your project?
Yes, sir.
Okay, that's great. So just okay, so just share your screen and explain us what you have created. Okay.
Okay, which one? Okay, sir. Wait. Sir, actually, how can I share my screen?
Uh, uh, After this mic button, there is a share screen option over there. Please try to do that. Share the entire screen from there.
Share after share button, what I do?
On clicking on that share button, there is an option to share it entire screen or a window. So just choose the screen over there.
Okay, sir.
Yes, now it is visible. Till then, explain it to others. I'm joining in just a minute. Okay.
Hello. Hello, sir. Hello.
Uh, Jayabrata, your mic is actually muted.
Hello, sir. Hello.
Yes, yes, now you are
Okay.
audible.
Okay, okay, sir. Okay. It's, so basically, this is my project. I make a portfolio website. Uh, like here I show my resume, curriculum pivot. So at first, this is basically my code. Here I do I use HTML, CSS, and JavaScript, and also in body tag we I make a navbar. Here I add about project, skill, resume, and contact. And then after I do section because of is gather character is basically gathered. Mean when I click in about, then it also go to this section. If I click here hire me, then it also go to contact me. And also when I click here about page, then also show about page here, right. And also when I click in project, then also show my projects, and also show skills. And also when I click a resume, then show download resume. We can I can here download resume from this. So this is basically my circulum pivot or CV. Hello, sir. Hello. Hello.
Okay, good. Yes, yes.
Okay, sir. Done, sir.
Okay, okay. Okay, good.
Sir, may I get
Jayabrata, just you have to. Yeah, yes, Vishal, just a minute. Everything is good with Jayabrata. Yeah, you have created a good project. Just also try to present it more. Like you have to explain more what's
Like code, I need to explain which code I write.
from the upcoming week. Please keep note of it. Okay.
Hello.
Sorry, not able to hear you properly. Yes.
हाँ सर और एक बार बोलिए सर. हेलो. हेलो
Yes,
सर.
now
हेलो
you are
सुनाई दे रहा
audible. Please put your query.
है? ओके
Yes,
ओके
hello.
ओके ओके. जी
Yes.
प्रॉब्लम क्या है जी, और एक बार बोलिए. बेसिकली व्हिच प्रॉब्लम
मैं ये बोल
अकर्ड
रहा था
इन माय प्रेजेंटिंग.
yes, yes. Like you have to elaborate the code part more. Okay. Like if
Okay,
you
okay,
are
okay,
creating a
sir.
good, like, yes, yes,
Hmm.
no
Okay,
problem.
sir. Thank you, sir.
Coming weeks, try to enhance that. Okay. Okay, great. But the good
Okay, sir.
project, that's good that you have created it on time. Good, Jaya. Tata. Okay, now
Okay,
Vishal,
sir.
yes, you can show your project. Okay.
Hello,
Yes,
hello, sir.
Vishal.
Sir, this
Yes, you are
project is,
audible.
I've
Just a minute,
tried.
Vishal.
Okay,
Just a minute. Guys, those who are facing problem regarding the offer letter, actually, I am not in that process of generating offer letter or circulating them. I just have to share the name of the students who have got the offer letter or not. Okay. So if there are any query regarding that, then you can contact with the company details which is there in your group. Okay, like Global Next Consulting, Indian Private Limited, the contact detail is there, you can put it there. Okay, so I am not able to do anything in this part, so sorry for that. Yes, now Vishal, we can continue with you.
thanks. So good evening, sir. Good evening, everyone.
Good evening, Vishal.
Today I am here to present my project. Just a minute, sir. I'm sharing my screen. Yes,
Okay, okay.
here you can see everything. I made a project like on feedback app. My project name is feedback app, and now I'm starting it from 1 p.m. dev. Now, just now, sir, it is not so good. Its interface, but I just tried. It is a feedback website for customers who gave feedback on this, which regarding any products, any kind of further information about to just make it better for in future. So here I used
Okay,
and here I used React, HTML, CSS, and JavaScript. Here's the source. I use source app.css. I made app infrastructure with this and app.js. Here's the all export default functions, feedbacks, set feedbacks, use states. Here's the set feedback, submit it. This is the one. If I if I if I put here some information like Vishal and email and something like this, so here's the information got stored.
okay, good.
And now here's index.css. I have used this type of CSS. Not so perfect, but I just tried my best. And here's
Hello.
और सिंपल हो रहा है यार.
Hello, Vishal. Actually, today I am also facing some network problem. That's why. I guess Vishal is also facing the same. Okay. What about the others? Like, okay, Isha was joined but is not there yet. Okay, so anyone who wants to now show their project? Okay, yes, if you want, you can. Hello, Vishal. Hello, Vishal. Am I audible? Okay, so guys, I think we can start with the hook part.
Hello,
Okay,
sir. Please
so
see my message.
just a minute, Vinay. Like for internship, sir, I have not received the offer letter yet. Told me that since I can't convince the management regarding this because I am just a mentor. Okay, are you able to understand that what I am saying? That I cannot say anything because it is a part of process. Like you, other students are also there. If I am just giving your name for that, that isn't good. Okay, because everyone wants to join this internship. So it is not like you are not able to join this in the upcoming weeks. You can also after like this is the third week. Okay, so after sixth week completion you can also enroll one more time for that. So don't worry about it if you are not able to get the offer letter right now. Otherwise, is your name there in the list?
Yes,
Yes,
sir. I
Vishal,
have.
you can show it later.
Yes, sir. I have.
Okay, you have the name in the list but you are not able to get the offer letter, right?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay, okay, Vinay. So I will let you know about this, but actually, I am not in this process management. Okay,
Okay, sir.
sorry for the inconvenience, guys. Today, actually, I'm facing network problem. So just a second. Let me start with okay, Vinay. So I will see that what can be done, but if you have not received the offer letter, then actually there is problem in that because you have already seen the message from the management side. So because you have already seen the message from the management side, so at last they will face the problem regarding when we have to provide the certificate to them. Okay, so that's why we are saying this. Okay, so let me just share my screen. Right. Project. Otherwise, I am going to start with the left portion of React, which is hook, and we are going to complete that. Okay, so let's just start with that. Wait. Is my screen visible to everyone? Just respond because of a network issue, I am not able to get that. Are you able to hear me properly or not? Okay, so first of all, this hooks helps functional component to have the access to React life cycle and as well as state. Now, all of you are familiar with the life cycle of React. It is mounting, updating, and unmounting. We have already seen it that mounting means that inserting some data into your DOM. Unmounting means deleting the data from the DOM, and updating means the existing data which is there in the document object model. You have to enhance, update that. Okay. So that is clear to you all. Now, hooks allow functions to have access to state and other React features without using classes. Okay, we have already discussed about it that like hook help us in doing this. So that's why we need hook. But hook was invented in React 16.8. So that's why before that only class component were in use. Okay. Now hook are function that lets you hook into or to hang in between React state and life cycle feature from functional component. This is an example. We are going to see about this, but this is actually uh, not a basic one. It is using multiple buttons over here. We are going to first see this, then we are going to use come to the basic of this use state. So before starting with this, just a second, just let me know that is my screen visible to you or okay. So let's start. So first of all, in this example, see what is happening. First of all, we are importing our library means whatever we have to use, we have to import that. Like this use state function is actually defined in this React library. So that's why we are importing it. Now you all are familiar with that how we are importing module from one file to another file. Similar thing we are doing here, importing use state hook from our React library. Now this is the functional component. Why a functional component? Because it is returning something HTML. Okay. So here, see, this is how you are going to initialize your hook. React hook is initialized by this. This is the syntax for initializing a use state hook. Now see what this use state hook will do. Okay. So here, see what will happen. First of all, this use state is actually your hook, which will set your current state to red. Means this initial state, which is here color, will be set it to red from this. Okay. And then this set color is a function which change the color for you. Means use state hook always returns you two things. First of all, the initial state, and second one is the method through which you can change your initial state. Okay, just remember this right now. We are going to deep dive into this when we come to this React use state portion. Now, what will happen over here? Like, first of all, you are creating a heading. My favorite color is, and this color will be rendered. Right now, this color value has been set it to red through this use state. Okay, so we will get the output like my favorite color is red. Now you are creating a button and see what this button is doing. On clicking this button, you are saying that change, use this set color attribute over here and change the color to blue. Okay, this is like we were seeing in class component, like there were this dot state and we can change that particular state through set state function. But now in use state hook, what will happen? There are two things. React use state hook provide us two things. First of all, the initial value, which you are storing in the first index of your array, and then the set color method or different name, which whatever you are providing in this syntax, what it will do, it will help you to change the color for your initial state. Right now, through this syntax, the color is set it to red. But in future, if you want to change this color, you can use set color over there then. Okay. Now see, my favorite color is color. Right now the color value is red. So red will become over here. Okay. Now there is a button. On clicking this button, you can change the color of your red color. How? Because you are using this set color function. method. Okay. So this set color method in hook has the accessibility to change the color of your element. Now another button you are creating, what this button will do? It will use the set color method to change the color to red again. Okay. Are you able to see? Another button, what it will do? It will change the color to pink. And similarly, one another button and it will change the color to green. Okay. Let me just copy this bit of code and then we try to execute it in our VS Code and then try to see it in that how it is working. Okay, so let me just open my VS Code. Okay, so see, everything is easy over here, like you are using just a hook over there and it is providing you the output accordingly. Now, one thing that we must have to see over here, like see, I am defining here it. Okay, so this is my functional component defined over here, which is using a use state hook and accordingly putting it here. Now I have to export it. So how I am going to export it? Export default and then the name of my component, which is favorite color. Okay, so like this, we are going to just paste it that over here. Now in your app.jsx, what you have to do? You have to import your favorite color and then use it over here. Okay, so same thing I am doing over here, like closing it and rendering it. Now to start the server, what you have to do? First of all, come to this test folder, cd space test. Now you all are familiar with this. If there is any doubt regarding this, that how you are how we are executing it, then let just me know about it. Just a minute. Just a minute, guys. Try to let me just give me a minute. Guys, try to execute this code. Give me a minute, okay? Just a second. Okay, so let's try to execute it now. Sorry for the inconvenience, guys. For executing it, we have to use npm run dev. Okay, like the server is there hosted on 5173. So let's see over there. Okay, just a minute. We are missing something. In my car.jsx, we are having this. Okay, so I am missing, like I have not imported the use state hook. Import. So what I'm going to do, I'm just importing the use state hook like this. Okay, because we are using it in our project, so we have to also import it. Okay, so this is how we can import it. Now let's see, are we getting the output? Yes, we are getting it. What was the mistake? That there I was missing to import the use state hook. But if we are using it, you have to import it also. Like here, only that line we have to fix it. Okay. Now see what is happening. My favorite color is red. Okay. It is clear. How? Because this use state hook is actually appending your initial state, which is this color, to red. Okay. Now, whenever you want to change this state, you have to use the method which is there at the second place, set color. So whenever you are calling this set color method, it has one function so that it can change the color value. Like here, first of all, it is red. And whenever you are calling this set color function, it can append the color accordingly. Like see here, if I'm going to click this blue button, see the change over here. Okay, like okay, yes. Here you can see blue is there. Red, if I click to the red button, it is converted to red. Suppose if I want to change the color to pink, okay, pink is also there and green is also there. So how it is happening? It is happening through the React hooks, which is use state hook. Okay, it is, as the name is suggesting, it is actually using your state and converting the state accordingly as the user wants. Now, how it is different from class components? Because in class components, we were doing this through set state function. Okay. And the complex code was there. As you can see, there were multiple functions in different life cycles you have to use to update the color. But in after the invention of these hooks, see the how simple it is. Like you are using just this bit of code, and this bit of code is doing what? Like it is initializing your current state, whatever value is passed over here, it will initialize this to your current state. And then if you want to change your current state or initial state, then you can use this set color method over here through which you are changing your color. Okay. So I guess it is clear. Like this we have to do. So let me just know that how many of you are able to do it. No, Abhishek, I am just starting with it. After some time I will take the presentation to for those students who wants to give it today, because someone of you have some exams and other problems, so that's why they are not presenting it today. So I have to take the presentation tomorrow. If you want, I can take your presentation at the last of this session. Okay. uh Wait, actually, Manali, I can see that there is no output for your today's session. It is the previous session output, I guess. You are using favorite color over there. Okay. Like it, the output is from get snapshot before function, I guess. So please check the output because the code is correct over there. So please try to give me the output over there. Import the file and provide me the output, everyone. Okay. Is anyone trying? Till then, let me one more time tell you that what we have done. We have used the hooks Sorry guys, actually there was a network issue. Okay, so I was saying, like, this hooks helps me in functional components to actually access the state part. Okay, how we are going to define that? This is the syntax to define a particular hook. This use state hook, what it will do, it will initialize the current state. Whatever value you are passing inside it, it will initialize to your current state, and the first element over here is actually the current state. At the second index, here it is set color. What is this? The second element present over here is a method through which you can change your initial state. Okay, so that's what we are doing over this bit. See, first of all, what you have done, you have created my favorite color h1 tag where you are actually providing the output for the color which is initially red. So this color value will be rendered to red as you have initialized it through use state hook. Now you are creating a button. This button will be created, and on clicking this button, what will happen? It is calling your set color method. Set color is present here, and what is the work of this set color? That it can change the initial value of your state or color attribute. Okay, so it is changed to blue whenever you are going to click on this button. Similarly, if you want to change it to red again, to pink again, and to green again, this is what we have done, and everything was already mentioned that how we have execute the code. Okay, just a minute. What you are getting? Favorite, like I guess. Just a second. Just a second. Who was facing this error? Wait, Harsh. Let me check. Source components and then car.jsx. Please provide me the screenshot of your car.jsx. Please provide me the output of that. Guys, I want this as an output. Okay, so please check. Are you able to get this output or not? The code for that, let me provide you the code in my car.jsx. This is the code. Okay, this is the code of my car.jsx. So please check it and try to execute it. Wait, let me check it for Vivek. Okay, using a use state hook. And then what you are doing, creating a h1 tag like show name for it. Okay, and show name is there already, which was set it having a value false. Okay, so it will be evaluated first as a ternary operator is there, so you get an empty string over here, and then you are performing it for it. Okay, so where is your output? Okay, like for first one this was hide it, and okay, good Vivek, but please try to cover the section which is going. Like, it is good that you are using use state hook with other example, but it will be good if you try to execute this code so that everyone will also share that particular code. Okay, what about you, Hertz? Are you able to execute it? Okay, good. And what about others? Like 10 students are there, only 1 and 2 are responding. I can see only Harsh, Manali, and Vivek is responding. What about the others? This is not good, guys, that you have not even completed the project. Okay, and also you are not responding in this. Few students are requesting to join, and those who are given the opportunity, they are not using the platform. That is not good. So please try to provide the output in the chat box. And if you are facing any error, then I have told you multiple times that you can ask about it, that whatever error you are facing, like Harsh is facing some problem, he is asking that. And same I want from everyone. Okay, Vishal, so just let me know that what is the problem. Then only I can help. Otherwise, I am not able to help you if you are not going to tell me the problem. Okay. And what about others? Like Vishal is facing some error, he is figuring it out. Okay, good, Harsh. Now it is good that you are getting it. Jayabrata, are you there? Sushmita, Hasini, Abhishek. Okay, so let's see about next section over here. Like there are some rules for React which you have for hooks, initializing a hooks, there are some rules you have to remember this. Like first of all, hooks can only be called inside React function component. What does it mean? That whenever you are declaring a functional component, then inside that you can only call this hook. Okay, so this is the first one. First rule of that, hook can only be called at the top level of component. Means that you have to assign the hook at the top level of a component. If you are assigning it or declaring it at the bottom, then it will not render your website. Okay, so please make sure that before this return function over there, you are going to assign your hook so that only it can check your values and change the values accordingly. Now, hooks cannot be conditional. Now, what does it mean by conditional? Like functional components are conditional. Means that if you are appending a particular condition, like if something is true, then please provide me the output of this component. Otherwise, provide me the output of another component. Like here in VS Code, if you I want to tell you that how components look conditional components look like. If something is there, okay, like a condition, if it is true, then what will happen? Then it will render you the component like component 1. Okay, it will render us component 1. Otherwise, what will happen? It will render me component 2. So this is known as component rendering. Here you can see if a condition is true, then it will render some other component. Otherwise, it will render some another component. So this is known as conditional rendering. But there is nothing like conditional rendering in hooks. Okay, so hooks is not conditional. This is the three rules. Like first one is that you have to call it inside a functional component. Second one is it must be there at the top level. And third one is that there is nothing like conditional rendering in hooks. Okay, good, Abhishek. Okay, good, Vishal. That's good. Yes. So this is about hook part. Now let's see use state hook from basic that we have run the code. We have an idea about use state hook, but now let's try to see it again. The React use state hook allows to track state in functional component. Okay, that it help us to track the state in a functional component. That's why hooks were introduced in functional component. State generally refers to the data or properties that needs to be tracking in an application or which can be changed time to time. Okay. Now, how you are going to import that? We have already seen it that this is the syntax through which you can import a file into your or import a hook into your folder or particular file. Import use state from React. This is known as React library, and this is how you are destructuring. This is the destructuring syntax where it means that from different function over there in this React library, you are only picking out this use state function so that you can use it in your application. Okay. Now initialize use state. We initialize our state by calling useState in our function component. UseState accept an initial state and return two values. Like useState can actually help us to return two values. First one is the current state and second one is the function that updates the state. I have already told you, like whenever you are initializing a hook, then it will return you two things. First, the current state, and other one is the state function through which you can update the state. So see this bit of portion. You are familiar with this now, that this is the line through which you are importing your use state hook. And in this functional component at the top level, this is how you are going to implement your use state hook. Now what it will do, it will provide you the current state, which is color, and set it to the value which is providing you inside this double quotes, and then there is a function through which you can change the current value. This is what written over here also. So that's how you have to define it. Now, how you are able to read the state. So let's see what does it mean by reading a state. First of all, you are importing your use state hook. Okay, this is the first step in order to actually get the output for it. Okay, but after this, what you are doing, that creating a functional component, and in this actually color. So when you able to get this output, my favorite color is, and this color will be red. So this is how you can render it. Okay, so this one is easy, and we have already seen the complex code regarding this before it. Okay, like in this section, first section, we were doing same thing. Here we have used the set color also, and also use this hook to render it accordingly. Just a second, this one is done. Now see what is happening over here. First of all, this one is quite easy, that you are just changing it, importing it into your file, then here setting the color to red. Like color will be set it to red, and whenever you are going to call the set color function, it will help you to change the state of this color. Same thing is happening here. H1 tag is there. My favorite color is color, which will be red. Now on clicking this button, change the color to blue. So same example which we have already run or executed in our VS code. So that's why I'm not telling you to execute it at your end. Just make sure that you have get an idea about it. So take 2 minutes. I'm going to ask that what is use state hook, okay, what it will return, and how you can change the value for it. I can ask anyone. So please revise it. Okay, good, Manali. So you have 2 minutes time. Please revise that what is hook, what is use state hook, okay, what it returns to us, then I'm going to answer quickly about that. Okay, so take your time. You have 2 minutes from now. Okay, so have you prepared about it? Now let me ask from who wants to answer this, like what is use state hook and what is the syntax to declare it? Just raise the hand, those who are confident enough to answer it. Otherwise, I'm going to start randomly. Okay, so let me just ask from students. Hello, Abhishek, am I audible? Okay. Yes, hooks can be used in functional components to manage and upgrade state. Okay, that's great. Now, what a use state hook will return when you are initializing it, then it return two things. What are they? That initial state and the method. Hello, sorry everyone. Actually, today, because of rain, I am facing network issue. It returns two things, current value and the method. Yes, the method through which you can change the current state. Okay, good, Vishal. Use state is used to managing state inside a component. Good, Manali. Initial state and the method via which we can change the initial state value. Okay, that's good. Good, Vivek. Good, Sushmita. That's a good guide if you are responding. And please try to be active in the session. Okay. Actually, today I am not able to talk properly because of the network issue also. Like my voice is not clear, I guess, today. So please uh, try to be active on this thing. Okay. Now I guess I can take the presentation from Abhishek. Till then, let me fix the networks also at my end. So Abhishek, are you ready? Or if you want 5 to 10 minutes, then don't worry, I can continue with the use state hook part. Okay. Hello, Abhishek. Okay, Abhishek. Uh, no problem. So let me continue with it. Okay. But guys, please, tomorrow you have to present it at any cost. Okay. Otherwise, it will be not considered because you have for final certification, you have to present your project on Monday. Okay. Okay, Harsh. So if you have completed the first week project, then you can, yes, today you can do it if you want. If yes, then please open your mic and try to explain, share your screen, let us know that what you have created and elaborate the code part. Okay, Vishal. So let's start with you, Vishal, and then Harsh will take over. Okay, sorry, Harsh is doing it. Okay, Harsh, you continue. Then Vishal, I will come to you. Okay. Harsh, your screen is not visible actually, and also your voice is not coming. I guess he is also facing the network issue, something like that. So Vishal, if guys your
May I,
network is, yeah,
thank you, sir.
okay.
Here's my project. Sir, I've made a feedback project website. Here's this,
Okay.
and it saved information on that tab. Like if I put some information like if I click submit feedback here you can see it saved the information here. And I've used some codes like HTML, CSS, and JavaScript and React.js. I've used in this to build this um, here app.cs, app.js. Here is this code. Here a input. I've give feedback form to make it handle submit feedback. I've used this to handle change current state, use states. Here's the use state of this name, which we change the name options here and email messages like this here about your our messages and our email and your name. I didn't work on its interface, but I worked on to how to show it on this
Okay,
tab.
no problem. Good.
And here's the all app.css. Here's I did give this app.js and here or now I've used some form HTML type on submit. I've used the property of on submit when I click on submit, so its handle submit will occur on like this. Is its property handle submit? I make it is this e dot prevent default. So this handle submit do it like if I click on the submit, so it saved all the information about this tab. Like, and if I went to this,
Okay,
uh,
good.
and if I went on feedback list, so so it submitted feedbacks are there or show. Like I put some more information about that. So here it automatically adjusts their position like this and went to the upside. It set it to upward. So here's I give the all CSS like this. I use hover property. But just wait. Here's the index.cs. Um, sir, I was also in build. I was also putting some tailwind CSS, but I'm unable to put. I was just exploring this, so I've done
Okay.
something. So here's the. So it is not fully, but I've tried my tailwind CSS to build something new. and give me good interface.
Okay, okay. That's good that you
So
have tried to do that. Uh, no problem
that is
in
all.
that. Okay.
Yes,
Okay,
please.
good.
Thank
Okay,
you.
good,
Nice talk.
Vishal. Yes, try to please create the front end more good. Okay, otherwise it is good that you have created it. Great. Also good presentation. So good. Yes. Uh, now Harsh,
Sir.
am I audible to you? Okay. So now let me share again my screen. Okay. I think now my networks are good to continue. So that's why I'm continuing it. Now see, there is one way that through this example here, what we are doing, we are going to use multiple use state to store some values. Okay, like see what is happening over here first carefully. This functional component, here you are using this use state hook. Okay, like there are multiple use state hooks over here. Now see what is happening. This Ford will be assigned to your brand. This Mustang will be assigned to your model. This 1964 will be assigned to your year, and this red will be assigned to your color. So what is happening? Everything is good that you are assigning some values to the respective state. But see, this is not a good way to write your code. Here you are using 4 times this use state hook. Suppose if there are 10 more, you can say keys over there, or you can say attributes over there, which I have to define through use state. Then instead of writing this bit of code, I am going to write a object over there through which I can fetch any value I want. So this is not a good practice to initialize some hook over there. Now, how you can do that in easy way? This is where this object come. Okay, like are you able to see here? You are only defining this use state hook once, and what is happening over here? That only at this use state hook, the value will be fetched for you. Like if you are going to get a value for your brand, you can get it as Ford, model as Mustang, year as 1964. So see what is happening here. My car dot brand. If user is accessing this car dot brand, then what value should come? The value will be Ford. So we will get output accordingly. The main difference between this bit of code and this bit of code is that there they were using 4 different use state hooks to initialize brand value, model value, year value, and color value. But here with only one hook, you are initializing all those values. How? Because you are using here the object in JavaScript. Okay. So this is a good way to write your code if you want to initialize multiple times the use state hook to any values. Okay. Now see what will happen when you use car.color, it will provide you the color as red. When you use car.year, it will provide you the output as 1964. So let's try to execute it at our end and see is it working properly or not. Okay. So for that, what I'm going to do in my app.jsx, I have to change the component name in my car.jsx. What can I do? Let me just remove this bit of portion first. Okay. Then this bit of portion. Okay. Now there is the component name my car. So I have to change that accordingly. My car is there. My car I have written over here. Now same thing I have to import. So come to your app.jsx, change the name over here like my car. Okay. And it was my capital C, I guess. Yeah. Now you have to also use it over here so that it can be rendered to your website. My car. Okay. Let's see, are we getting the output or not? Okay, so yes, we are getting the output like my Ford. It is a red Mustang from 1964. So this is how through the object and use state, you are accessing each and every value. Suppose now I want to change the value. So how can you do that? We are going to see this. Like, see, if you this bit of code, what this bit of code will do here, const update color. You are updating a color. When you call this function, what it will do? It will use set car. What is this set car? This set car is your second element in your array through which you can update your initial state. Okay. Now, what it will do? It will call see here what they are using. Here they are using spread operator. What this spread operator will do? It will copy all the elements from the existing array. Like here, all these values will be copied to your update color function, and manually from those value you are changing the value for color. Like, see, yes, suppose this is a proper example over here. See what is happening here. This is how you have defined a object using useState hook. Now what you are doing, my car is car.brand. So it will provide you the brand value over there, which is Ford. Now what will happen? There is a button you are creating, and on clicking on this button, you are calling this update color function. Okay, so let's go to the update color function. This is the update color function. What it will do? It will use your set car. Means it will use this set car method to change the state of this car. Okay, and through this car, you can change the brand, the model, the year, and the color. Whatever you want to change, you can change it through this. Now see, this spread operator and previous state, what this will do? This will copy this bit of code over here. Okay, like all of them are there. Now, in these four things, I only want to change my color. Like there are brand, model, year, and color, but I just only want to change the value of color attribute. So that's why I am manually writing over here like change color to blue. Otherwise, what will happen if I don't use this spread operator and previous? That the color should be changed to blue, but all other three component will be deleted from my end. So to maintain that also with them, I am just using this previous state with the spread operator. The spread operator actually copies all the value over there. Okay. Now see, when I'm going to click this blue color button, what will happen? The color should change to blue. Okay. So this is what happening over here. Uh, this is the main.jsx. This is the HTML written over here. This is actually not the proper output for it. If we want to see the proper output, then let me just do one thing. Copy this bit of code or only this section. Wait. Yeah, let me copy it properly. Okay, let's try to run it on VS Code, then it will be more clear. Here is my VS Code. Let me paste it over here. Okay, let's see what is coming as the output screen over here. Wait. Okay, so are you able to see my Ford? It is a red Mustang, and then you are creating a button having name blue. And when I will click this button, this color will change. How this color is changing? Because it is using your set car method through which you can change the current state. Also, one thing that we were using spread operator to copy all the elements over there, because see, when I change this color, this is changed to blue. But if you are not using that spread operator with previous state, then this Mustang from and everything will be erased from your rendered output. That's why we were using here this previous state operator. Okay, like this bit of code, the previous state we are using so that it can maintain all other records with it also. Like Mustang will come, 1964 will come, and Ford will come. Only the thing which you have to change, just provide them after the comma over there, like color to blue. This is how you can change it. Okay. Simple. This is what we have to do. Now just response in the chat box with A, B, and C. Which statement is used to initialize a state? Just let me know about this. Pretty simple. In the chat box provide A, B, and C as the output? Okay. Read the question one more time. Give the answer in the chat box quickly. There is 1 minute for you. Just read it properly. Okay, I guess it is enough. Manali Singh C, Vivek Dubey A, Vishal C, A. C and A. Okay, I am getting it. So there is which statement is used to initialize a state. Okay, through use state, we can also initialize our state. Okay, like here, what we were doing, we were just initializing the state. Like here, you can see, wait a minute. Yes, here what is happening? We are initializing. This is what I was saying, that we are initializing the current state to red. Okay, so through use state, you can initialize the state. Okay, good that everyone has answered it. And those who were saying option C as the answer, let me also check what is there in it. In its state. I haven't read something like that. What is in its state? So we can use this use state for that. Okay, to set a state. This set state is also incorrect, but that's good that they are trying to give the answer honestly. Good guys, good Manali, good Vishal. Okay. So I guess guys, tomorrow I will take the presentation session. Okay. So for now, we can wrap up over here, and in the left time in the tomorrow session, I will complete this use effect hook. Okay. Basic one. I will let you know about this also in the upcoming session, which is tomorrow at 6 p.m. So we are good to just wrap this session. Please complete all the projects in the tomorrow up to tomorrow session. Okay, because tomorrow I have to take the presentation at any cost. Otherwise, it will going to harm you in your final certification. So please, it is necessary to complete the project on time. Okay, good, Vivek. Great. So if there is no doubt, then guys, you can leave the session. Thank you so much for joining. Okay, thank you, Abhishek. Thank you, everyone. Thank you, Harsh. Happy learning, everyone. Everyone now can leave the session. Okay, Hasini and Vinay, you can also just leave the session. Yes, Vishal, any doubt? Actually, the session is over. We are going to connect tomorrow at 6 p.m. Okay.